Alrighty, Balsamic Vin, the hoop sensation himself, the brick wall. Tim Balsamic Vin here, ranked the 29th best player in the draft. The point guard. We're going to do his NBA career simulation. Let's get into it. As we watch the draft lottery, in case Tim gets drafted first, as the Knicks get the #1 pick. So we look, Tim actually goes 27th to the good old Los Angeles Lakers, showing his college stats. He's got a nice three-point shot, it's showing. Very good beginning stats for Tim at a 71 overall. Offense C, defense C minus. He's 100% happy with this. He's got 10 badges to start with. Only a couple gold ones, including the brick wall. So we look at his team. He's got LeBron, Davis, Montrezl Harrell, Marcus Saul, Markieff Morris, James Johnson joined the team. A lot of young players with him as well. Alan Crabb's here, Shelvin Mack, and Brandon Knight. And that's pretty much the whole team. A couple of G League players. As we get into year one, we see the starting lineup. They start Brandon Knight over us. Definitely a big snub here. Bismack Biyombo signs. As we see, Balsamic Vin is the 13th man on this team, but LeBron's going to get him in. We see Tim snubbed from the first All-Star game in the year one of his career. Simmons through. Giannis MVP. Nice choice. Cade Cunningham is the Rookie of the Year. Six-man Andrew Wiggins. Clay took a spot as Giannis Defensive Player. Terrence Mann is the Most Improved. This year one, we did not make the playoffs. Jaylen Brown, the Celtics, win the finals. As we go into year two, we see Cody Zeller, the God, joins our team. Marcus Saul still here. Morris is still here. We got us. We went up to a 75 overall. Jaden Springer, Dion Waiters rejoins the team after a great run the last time. As after year one, we see Tim only played 3 games off the bench with 30 minutes, but this year he gets the start, thank God. We see a good team coming up for him as he gets the lead pretty much at point guard most of the minutes. Snubbed again from year two. Can't believe he didn't make it. To show the awards, Nikola Jokic wins MVP. Pablo Banchero, Rookie of the Year. Lonzo's the 6th man on the Trailblazers. Giannis, Defensive Player again. We're going to get used to this. Facundo Campazzo, Most Improved. See the nice stats. A big increase for Tim. He's now a 78 overall. Got to start all 82 games of year two. Let's get into the playoffs to show some stuff. As Mitchell Robinson also signed with us during the year. As year one, we start against the Jazz, win game one. As we lose game two, as we go through, we see we lose the series 4-1 here. Jazz just destroyed us as the 3rd seed. We scrim through. The Warriors and Curry win this one. As this year we see we have Davis, LeBron starting to decrease a little. Montrezl Harrell keeps going up. John Montero's an 80 overall now. Cody Zeller, the backup, more in Mark and Saul now. We're up to a 79. As Caldwell Pope's still here. Nicolo Melli signed with us. Whitehead's here. Warley, Terry Bales, a lot of young players that really don't know much of it. It's year 3, we get to see still starting with the lineup of LeBron, Davis, Harrell, Cody Zeller, the God, that's 6 man, just like my team in the My League series. John Henson joined the team, as we got a strong team going to year 3. As the All-Star game comes up, we see we are snubbed again, did not get in there somehow. So we check our team and we see all of a sudden Spencer Dinwiddie starting over us. And big change here. Don't see ourselves on the roster, so I gotta look up Balsamic Vin, of course. The hoop sensation. Where is he at now? 80 overall in the Cleveland Cavaliers uniform. The first big move Tim's career. He's now coming off the late bench of that team. He's the 11th man in the lineup. So Luka Doncic gets MVP. Money Bates Rookie of the Year. Russell Westbrook Trailblazer 6th man now, and Giannis still Defensive Player. As our team goes from the 7th seeded Lakers to the 7th seeded Cavs in the East versus Cade Cunningham, #1 pick. So it's #1 pick versus the number 27 pick. As we see in the series, they were up 3-2, I believe. Or no, we were up 3-2. And going through, we see we got a nice big lead going on. And that's it for the first round. We make it past easily. The Sixers, though, take us pretty close in this game, so we're going to sim in. First time we'll see Tim on the court we fought. That isn't going to happen as it's close in the playoffs. He's the 11th man as Harrison Barnes did a quick dunk for us on that shot. Yeah, nice little flip in there for their team. As we're going to the free throws here, we missed one. Thought maybe Tim would come in, but still no. This Cleveland team's fighting. Tim's on the 11th man on the roster, so we don't know how long he'll be here. There's a big block happens there. Nice one by Darius Garland. Has the 1 and 2 combo of Garland and Colin Sexton. And they originally had Dinwiddie, which is weird to think why Dinwiddie would leave Brooklyn for there. But now Tim's here as that backup. Big shot there by Garland goes in. This is a close game coming down to the end. Nice free throw by Kobe White there as we are down by 2 now, about to be 3. Only have one extra shot. We missed it as Kobe White drains that one at the end of the game as they win that game. As we keep going, we see we get eliminated. In the finals, though, a quick win by the Pacers, as we'll see Nikola Jokic left the team to join them. All right, our team's looking like Sexton, Drummond, Garland. Montrez joined us in the trade, by the way. Doug McDermott, Frank Kaminsky, a lot of young players. Not a strong lineup for us, but we are the 6th man this year instead of the 11th man. It's a big increase as you see our numbers kind of dropped off from with the Lakers because we're not starting anymore, of course. Tim somehow still getting snubbed from the All-Star game as Luka and Giannis are the captains this year. As we go in the offseason, LaMelo Ball gets the MVP, Mikey Williams Rookie of the Year, Lonzo Ball 6th man as Giannis Defensive Player again. We did not make the playoffs year 4 as Malcolm Brogdon and Pacers win the title. Still got Sexton, Garland, DeAndre Hunter joins the team as Tim is still here. You see he's on that 1 year left, kind of forced to stay here on that rookie contract until things are good. Darius Garland this year is on the bench, it seems, as we get to start as point guard. A little different change for Cleveland, but that's what they kind of do. They try new lineups every week, it seems, in real life. As even though Tim's starting, he still somehow doesn't get in the All-Star game as MVP is LaMelo Ball. We got DJ Wagner as the Rookie of the Year. 6th man Markel on the Rockets. And Giannis still getting Defensive Player. So we don't make the playoffs again. The Bulls in 6 win with LaMelo Ball MVP. Colin Sexton, Darius Garland, they still on this team. As we look to see, Tim is not on this team anymore, and where is he signed? As he gets off finally Cleveland in year 5 and goes to Oklahoma with Karl Anthony Towns, Imani Bates, Kobe White. Not only is Tim an 89 yeah, but Dinwiddie, who we were traded for, Buddy Hield's on his team, Ty Jerome. It's a nice, strong team, it seems, as we go in. We're starting with Kobe White shooting guard, Bates. We got Towns in there as Dinwiddie and Healer off the bench. Ty Jerome's there as well, as we saw. As going into this year, we'll see what happens as Team Luka and Team LaMelo get up and going. Still no Tim. As we check our team and we see that we are not on this team anymore. Jeremy Grant is here. We see in the trade he is from Atlanta, which only gives us one thing to think about. Did we get traded to the Atlanta Hawks? And yes, we did. Tim and Buddy Hield go there. The Hoop Sensation is going to Atlanta. As we check out that team now, as we get there, we see we got Jason Tatum, Larry Nance, and going through. We also got LeBron James Jr. with us. And starting with Jason Tatum, Dianca Baji, Tyrese Maxey, Jeremy Lamb, a lot of good players, including Facundo Campazzo's with us. As LaMelo Ball MVP once again, 3rd time I believe. Giannis, defensive player now on the Celtics. As in 7, it looks like the Grizzlies beat the Bulls, Jaren Jackson Jr. So you look at our team now, it's Tatum, ourselves, LeBron James Jr., Denny Avdija, Dudu Diakobaji still here, Wendell Moss, Raul Neto's here, former Sixer himself, Nigel William Gross. Our team's looking alright for this season. You could see in year, I believe, 6 now, it is, year 6. So far, the hoop sensation himself, he's been having an alright career. I mean, he's already been on 3 teams in 6 seasons. That's not the best usually. We got Team Tyrese and Team Luca here, as still Tim's not on one of these teams. As we go in, LaMelo Ball MVP, Jonathan Isaac finally gets a defensive player instead of Giannis. As going into round 1, reversing the Sixers, we're up 2-1. We're up 3-1, and then we're going to sim this game to show right away we made it to the 2nd round against the Detroit Pistons team. Not as much luck as the last time, as 3-0 we're down, and Going into this one, we see we are just getting destroyed. It's as far as we're going to make it, as in year 6. The Bulls win again as LaMelo Ball leads them against the Mavericks. Going in, we still got Tatum, Avdija, LeBron James Jr., Amari Bailey's been in our starting lineup a couple of years now, Frank Kaminsky, Marquise Bolden, and we're looking to make a move year 7 as we signed 2 good veterans, Kevon Looney and Doug McDermott for this season. Going in, we see, same starting lineup as before. Danny Avdija starting over LeBron James Jr. now, though. A little questionable role, in my opinion, as we see Frank Kaminsky's there. We got our Kevon Looney and Doug McDermott on the bench, a nice young group with us. If you look at the All-Star team, still did not make it into year 7, as Giannis Antetokounmpo wins MVP, sixth man is Aaron Holiday, and Jonathan Isaac is a defensive player after all this. We did not make the playoffs this year, as we see this close game. The Raptors win 6 with Mikey Williams. Going into year 8, we still got the same team going. Not many moves yet. Jamon Harrison, Daryl Dunn, these couple rookies. Diabete, Pablo De Luca, as you see, is our nice pick we got. But going into this year, we actually made a big trade, I guess, between free agency and the offseason for Christian Wood, who's been going off for Dallas and Denver. As we get that big 3 going, as our bench also gets a little bit better, as we have Kevin Knox now, as well as this young center, and I don't even know how to say his name, Awuchukwu, something like that. Uh, Chuck Hunt is our other rookie we have. Doug McDermott's still here. As we go in looking at the teams, it's Team Luka and Team LaMelo this year. Tim is still not making that All-Star game as Mikey Williams wins MVP. James Wiseman is first ever defensive player, as we are the 3rd seed going in against the Bulls. A strong LaMelo team as we're going through Simmons. I believe we're up 3-2 at this point as we're going in. We got to see, and then we win. We go into the second round against the Mikey Williams Raptors, who are the 2nd seed. Going in, let's see, we're up 3-1. Going through Simmons, as they are going to take this game from us. So we keep pushing through against them. Another game looks like we're about to lose here as we go into game 7. We're up by 18 at this point, and then I just simmed through. No need to show us going into the semifinals. As we're going in, though, against the Knicks, again, Cade Cunningham has been hard against us during this as we're simming through. We got nothing else to win here as they are destroying us. As you see the Knicks go on the win against the Lakers here in 5, with good old Cade Cunningham taking the MVP for that. So we got Tatum, ourselves, Christian Wood, Danny Avdija, Bailey still on the team, Pablo De Luca, and Chuck Hunter, our nice rookies that we have. The Abate. We still have Doug McDermott here. Our team's looking strong going in this season. As you see the starting lineup still looking really strong. Pablo and Chuck Hunter taking a lot of the point guard minutes up from us, though. So we go into the All-Star game. We got to see Team Bam and Team Luka here. So far, the brick wall is getting no love for these All-Star games as Cade Cunningham gets MVP and Wiseman Defensive Player of the Year again. As we see our former teammate LeBron James Jr. on the Kings gets the All-NBA second team. So we are the 2nd seed this year versus the 7th seed at Magic as we're down 3-2. We get the Simless game, but obviously getting destroyed that bad. We aren't making it that far this year in the playoffs. A big disappointment for Tim's big 3 is. So we go through, see Tatum, and Christian Wood has left the team at this point. It looks like it's good old Denny Avdija and Jason Tatum taking the load for us on the team, Tim. We've been on Atlanta for now, I believe, 5 seasons at this. As with Christian Wood leaving, that makes us sign a big 5-year extension with Atlanta. Could be here for a long time, who knows, as the team is pretty much still the same. Just now we have good old Jacob White III as our starting center, as it's a big difference for us as we go to All-Star game. Still no Tim in it, as Darius Garland on the Clippers gets MVP, our former teammate. Trae Young, 6th man on the Magic. Jonathan Isaac, defensive player. You can see how big of a difference it comes into this, as we are the 5th seed versus the Bulls. We are down 3-0. But that doesn't mean we give up. We are up by 3. We're going to sim in this to see if we can see any Tim action. We see him guarding right now LaMelo Ball. It's a big difference. It's LaMelo Ball, these little quick jabs. He gets the green light right in his face there on Pablo De Luca. Hair on him as they get the timeout for us. Tim has the ball, passes out real quick. A very quick pass, as we actually changed James White III this season, and we have a small forward as our starting center. We had no power forwards on the team. Almost a big steal by Tim there, but we get a nice play there to get a nice rebound. Ball, they're gonna foul us. They're trying to not let Tim get anything as we get his first action. Misses the free throw. Second one goes in perfectly. They're up by 3. They try a big shot there, just won't go. It goes out of bounds. We win game 4 there. As game 5 goes on, they're up by a good bit, and it looks like it's going to be over. Keep going through, and that is it. As the Pistons then win 4-0, as Jalen Johnson is the MVP of that. As we look in this lineup, we see still going pretty small ball. We got this guy named Gene McNeil, new center we drafted. I mean, he's only 72. It's going to be pretty tough for us to really make a push now. As we look at the All-Star game with Team Zach LaVine and Team Cade Cunningham, still see no Tim on there as we go and check on our team, see how it's going. As now Pablo De Luca is starting, and we don't see ourselves on the bench, so that has to mean one thing. We had to be in a move somewhere as we do get traded to the Denver Nuggets, out of all places. I mean, it's always a new switch for this team it seems as we're switching our controls over. Real question is what will happen with this team? Could the Nuggets be our future team? And could we possibly be moved again? I mean, this is the 5th team total for Tim. So as we look at this new team, we see Tim is starting with career highs in points. That he's finally hitting 20 points per game. He's got 10 assists. He's been doing amazing at 96 overall now. As you can see, he's just happy to be here on a new team with Zach LaVine, Jonathan Kuminga, Marvin Bagley. He's got Mo Bamba, all these good players on his team, including Ignis, who got traded with him. Cade gets MVP. Lyndon Lyons, Rookie of the Year. The sixth man was Jokic, and the defensive player is James Wiseman. See, Jokic still on the Indiana Pacers. He's been there for a while now. If we look at round 1, we are up 3-1 against the Mavericks. We easily take them out. Going into round 2, we are versing, I believe, the Thunder it is, as we're up 3-0 right now. We're gonna simulate the rounds. We win 4-0. First ever time I think we got a sweep the whole time in 10 years with them. So it's 2-2. A little content right here between them fighting it out. As now you see we're up 3-2, going 55 seconds. Some content. Jackson Hayes starting, by the way, at center for us. That's why we show some of this. I'm gonna ask everyone, what do you think about the mic? I just got it a little better. Let me know in the comments what you do think about the mic, as I feel like it was a good buy for me. Definitely gonna make the content better instead of using some earbuds. Going to game 7, you see they got a block on Zach LaVine there, but Zach LaVine fights back. He's not gonna give up on the team. Leads this team. He's a 99 overall, by the way. We got very lucky to leave Tatum, who was like a 98, for LaVine a 99. Both great players, as LaVine's one of my favorite to watch, of course, on the Bulls. And just need some players in real life. As Tim, you see, goes up strong, gets fouled by 2 players there as he does his little motion before his free throw. He's got to breathe into it. Hoop sensation, makes it easily. Tim gets ready for his second one. See, he does his little motion every time. He's got to get ready. Pulls it up. Second one is good. They're right down by 2 right now. Zach LaVine gets a nice 3 off. Misses it, but Martin Bagley. They want to go to the finals, you can tell. And with a couple seconds left, tie game. Luka on LaVine just misses. Gonna go to overtime. As you see right away, I sim right to it. A minute left. Now the Nuggets are up by 2 instead. Tim, nice couple passes. He gets Zach LaVine in for that nice layup. Tim was definitely a big part of this team as he gets fouled here. And they're up by 5. Another free throw in. Makes the another free throw. He's got 6 ahead now. Kevin Huerter makes a big 3 in Kuminga's face. Tim gets fouled yet again. I don't know why you fouled Tim. He's 6 for 6 so far just in this game that we see. And with this left, 7 points, we're going to see Tim make his first time into the NBA Finals. He jumps right off his back as the Western champions are the Nuggets. Big celebrations about to happen. You can obviously feel it. The crowd, all the lights are going off. 7 games in, Nuggets, very good season. Tim got very lucky to go from Atlanta to here. Zach LaVine, you're going to see holding the trophy. Tim's there pointing with that yellow armband on. That's him. He's finally making it to the NBA Finals. I believe we're 11 seasons in. So we're versing the Mikey Williams Raptors here. A very strong team for us. Hopefully it'll be a quick series. we win game 1, we're going to simulate the rounds. So we win game 2, we win game 3. Game 4, we're not up right now, and then we lose game 4. You could tell wasn't our best game, but going into game 5, going up by a lot, as there's only 2 minutes left into the game, 24 seconds, as we're going to check Tim out on the bench while time's run down. See him on the bench with his team, done far enough to win this one. As with 10 seconds left, Balsamic Vin is going to win his first NBA championship. Part of a strong team. Didn't think it was going to happen with the other teams he originally. The big celebration from the team as Tim's shorts get a little messed up there. He pulled them up, getting a little too excited. It's Mo Bamba you see there jumping with the team. Zach feeling big pressure with the Nuggets, obviously holding the ground. See Kuminga holding the championship. Tim's there. Big celebration from the team. I guess really the big question is now, is there going to be a 2-peat, a 3-peat? Will they ever win another one? You see the big celebration from the team going on, the group selfie without Tim, of course, tragedy. The finals MVP is Balsamic Vin. Tim won it for the team. He's an all-around two-way now. He started as just a mid-range finisher. Now, as you see, Mohamed Bambas in center position, our Marvin Bagley left. And for the first time ever, we see that Balsamic Tim is first time All-Star. Team Luca as Cade Cunningham MVP, Brandon Ingram 6-man, defensive players James Wise now on the Suns instead of the Spurs. As we go through, we're looking all NBA teams and the first time ever all defensive second team Balsamic Vin. Tim's really changing up his game in Denver and he's making his points shown. As you see, they are the first seeded again. Obviously, this is back-to-back years first seed. Big difference for Tim. I mean, for being the 27th pick in the draft, going from Lakers to Cavs, trying to find a home in the Thunder, but they trade him right away. I mean, he's big change here with the Nuggets, and maybe Denver was hopefully his go-to team all along. As we see a close game here with a couple minutes left in the game. Tim's on defense here, lets the bucket go as Kuminga, nice little post up, a couple spins and gets a green hook shot going on. Mo Bamba misses that right there as you see quickly defense switches for them. A nice steal by Tim. Very good move for him as he pushes it in. Nice little basket by Kuminga. As we see it's tied. Tim nice spin move. Misses the three. Put him in. Such a nice move for him. And by accident here you'll see I'm going through OT. I just don't click the button in time, and we let it go. We win by 1. As we go on to be versing the Timberwolves, we're up 3-1 in the series. Going through, just gotta see how close this game is. We're up by a good bit as we see we're going to the finals against the Charlotte Hornets. Not the same team as last time. The Raptors have no chance this year, obviously. They didn't even make the playoffs. So we're up 2-2 in the series. Hornets have a good lead right now as it's tied with 2 minutes left. And then we go back in a minute. They're up by 1. See Tim with a nice couple passes there as Zach LaVine gets in. Quick layup. Tim had a lot of assists for this team. He became such a playmaker later on. As you see Leonard Carson there, a rookie that we'll see more later on of. As Tyrese Halliburton, a big steal from Tim, who drops it to Mo Bamba, the big dunk. They are up by 1 now. Tim is the player of the game. By the way, this game he dropped 38 points, only missed 2 shots. As you can see, kind of a clutch gene was coming on with Tim as we're harboring with his Tim on Tyrese. Kind of gets some space, but no matter what, doesn't matter. Tim's defense was just too much. The brick wall showing what he's made of here. As we see the score going up, it's another close game. But in game 6, they win. Game 7, we're going in to now. Quick sim again, 50 seconds left. We're up by 5 as we're getting a little showdown. It's a winner go home game. Zach LaVine has the ball. Mobama comes with the screen. Zach says, you know what, I'm going to slam it down real quick. I mean, they're up by 5. Tyrese gets by Tim on that play. Nothing they could do there. As they start fouling, Tim gets fouled. He's got his little before free throw routine at this point. We've seen it. He makes both the shots. As we're going down to time, 5-point difference, a couple seconds left. Big rebound, and that is it. For the second time, Tim wins a championship with the Denver Nuggets. The shorts are down this time. They told him last year it was too much. Kuminga and Mo have a moment. You see Tim holding that Finals MVP trophy again with the team. Everyone getting excited and pumped as Ryan Saunders, the coach for this team, is getting a little picture with Zach. Tim gets another Finals MVP as we go into the next season. You can see his team still doing pretty strong player-wise. Got Scala, BCR, and Zach Collins on the team as well. Checking them both out. As Timmy Lyles is now in the starting lineup. Kuminga's our power forward. It was a little switch up for us as see Team Zach and Team LaMelo as we get to see here that Tim gets snubbed from the All-Star game after making one last year. Check his stats out. I mean, they're a little down from last year, but still, these are amazing numbers. As we see, he's a one-time All-Star, two-time NBA champ. He made the all-defensive team. As we look at the playoffs here, we are this year the seventh seed. It's a big difference. I think it's because of the Kuminga power forward, Timmy Lyles. As we see, we are eliminated in 5 this year. As the between the Trailblazers and the Bulls, it looks like the Bulls win at 6. LaMelo's pretty much put his whole career there. As Tim signs a new contract, 4 years in the making with this team now, as he's fully committed as we go from Mo Bamba to Morris Wagner now. Team's kind of falling apart from where it originally was, but we're still strong as Zach and Cade Cunningham are the team. We see Tim goes back. He's now a two-time All-Star. It's great for us. Cade Cunningham, most MVP. Victor Wembanyama, Defensive Player of the Year. It's the first time we've seen someone new in a while. His All-NBA third team is Balsamic Vin. The Hoop Sensation's really making a name for himself, as you see now in his 4th year with Denver. Going in the playoffs, they are the 7th seed again, going against the Spurs. They're fighting in this one. As you know, we're going into game 6 here, we're showing, as they lose by 7. And it's between the Pelicans and the Knicks. This time the Pelicans in 5 with Luka win. Big difference. I mean, another new center for our team. We kind of can't get a consistent center going as Zach and Mikey are here. As yet again, we get no Tim in the All-Star game, not 3 times. As Leonard Carson, Hornets MVP there. We look through as we see Tim again, All NBA third team, as 29 badges now, 96 overall still. Looks like it's as highest as second team defense. As not a good playoff year for us, as the Jazz win in 4 with Christian Madison as the MVP. Going through this team, pretty good. Dianco Baji's back with us, originally from the Hawks as Tim goes from not even making the All-Star game to starting on the one team as Mikey MVP, Victor Wembanyama is the Defensive Player of the Year. So look at All-NBA. First team on defense is now Tim. He makes it there. Big change for him. Again, he just keeps upgrading at an older age. As they're versing the Mavericks, they are the 4th seed this year, the Nuggets. Push them through. They win that game. They win the next game as they go on to the second round against the Golden State Warriors. They're the first seed this year as we're up 3-2 in this one. Send it through. It's a very close game, but it looks like the Warriors win by 6, and with 54 seconds, we're going to go into this. Didn't get much of the clips. There was really just free throws at the end. They didn't make any baskets. So then we go between the Thunder and the Nuggets. Chance for third finals for Tim as it goes 3-1 in the series. They fight in Game 5. Quick win for them. They win by 7. It's Game 6 going in. Only down by a couple. It's a very close game, so we're going to sim into this, see what's going on. A quick basket by Kuminga there as this big 3 of Tim, Zach LaVine, and Kuminga seems to be pretty good for them. But too much we're down by in that one. There's no chance of catching them. As the Thunder and Knicks go at it in 7 games, and the Knicks win, Cade Cunningham gets his championship. As Tim, LaVine, Kuminga all stay together. Dianco Baji's still here. This team's a little younger, but Tim's still making the All-Star game. As Lions wins MVP, Wembanyama, another Defensive Player of the Year. LeBron James making a team as we checked, as he's now on the Timberwolves. Tim makes the All-NBA third team. Still 96 overall. He's been there for a while. Not a strong production year, but definitely shown as the All-Defensive first team's there for us. Being the 4th seed against the Grizzlies. Trying to sim through us real quick as we go into round 2 against this Pelicans team with Lions on it. They quickly get us into a 4-1. No chance for us as the 76ers go on to sweep them real quick. Thank God. Love the Sixers. But Chet Holmgren definitely a switch from Embiid. As team's still pretty much the same. No big changes for us. As Team Mikey and Team Lions. Tim makes another All-Star game with Leonard Carson, the MVP. Lions Defensive Player of the Year. Tim makes the All-NBA third team again. The Nuggets are back in the playoffs. They are a second seed. They are 3-1 down to the 7th seed Mavericks, and they lose right away in 5. Charlotte Hornets right away, pushing the Lakers. Lakers fighting back, but 6 games for the Hornets with Leonard Carson. Definitely the new big man of the NBA. Still got the same team going on, Team Leonard and Team Lions. Tim yet again getting into the All-Star game as a starter. Lions MVP and defensive player. First time that's happened for us. Being the 6th seed against the Sacramento Kings, we lose in 5 as the Thunder and Hornets go at each other in a very close series. The Hornets again win back-to-back with Leonard Carson. And after 21 long seasons, Balsamic Vin at 92 overall is retiring. 2.5 years with the Lakers, 2.5 years with the Cavs, half a year with the Thunder, 7 years with the Atlanta Hawks, 9.5 years with the Nuggets. Such a long career for him to be able to really start playing basketball at 2032, where he started getting on the 20 points per game. Got, 8 All-Star appearances in his career. It was pretty good. Looking at his career stats, he averaged 18.9 points per game for a total of 31,170 points. Rebounds wise, he got 4,633 of those for 2.8 a game. 7.8 assists he averaged for 12,878 assists. 1.3 steals per game, which was 2,153 steals, and only zero point 0.3 blocks per game, which was 428 blocks in his career. He also had 3,848 turnovers, 10,956 field goals, 5,647 three-pointers made in his career, 2 triple-doubles, 466 double-doubles, and a total of 1,645 games. See, and ended with 31 badges here. I mean, this man is a 2-time NBA champion with 8 All-Star appearances, 1 time on the second team All-NBA, 4 times on that third team All-NBA, 2 times on the first team for defense, and 4 times for the second team for defense. Very strong career. Another thing, 53 points was his career high, but he got this season, his last season, 11 three-pointers. You can see a couple other things like rebounds. He only had 10, was his most ever. 20 assists, 7 steals. He actually had 1 game with 3 blocks. That's really surprising. As you see, getting the Hall of Fame induction. Really good stats for him overall in his career. As we look at the jersey retirement for the Nuggets, number 31 will be retired. As we go through total points, we see Tim is 36 all-time in points. We go back up for three-pointers made. He is 5th all-time. Assists going up. He is 11th all-time. And steals, he's actually pretty up there too, 23rd. Everyone, thank you all for watching the first career simulation. There's a couple more of these just go through. Let me know who you think I should do next time for the video. And of course, I'll see you all next time. Peace.